Third time, maybe the charm. Okay, so this is Erika Bruner, and I am an end-of-life care veterinarian, also an acupuncturist. I've been doing a lot of end-of-life care videos lately because I'm thinking a lot about it, and I don't find that I have a lot new to say about acupuncture. I think it's great. I think it's really helpful for my older patients especially. And I'm, learning more about it as time goes on, but there's nothing new right now that I have to say. But I have been thinking about the idea of a bucket list for animals and how, just how we can deal with some of our sadness and loss, when we think about losing them and convert that into an experience that's meaningful for them and for us. And um, a lot of the time, I think that that wish can turn into doing more medical interventions or feeling like we should do medical interventions or not knowing what medical interventions to do but feeling kind of pressure there. And it can be easy to forget that I really believe that love is the best medicine and that the best things that we can do for our pets at the end of their lives may well not be medicine, and that they may just be specific things to do. And if you're not a pre-planner, you're not thinking about a specific euthanasia date at an exact time, which can really be helpful for some folks and not so much for others. But if you can see the trajectory of your pet's life and can see that they're headed towards the end of it, why not take the opportunity now to make some extra time to really enjoy spending time with them? And, if it's a dog, then you might be revisiting old places that you really loved, like Grammy and Grampy's house or the beach or particular hikes. And maybe your dog can't do those hikes anymore, but maybe you can still go to the trailhead, walk a few steps. And if you can't do that, you might go there without your dog, but thinking of your dog. Take some pictures, come home, sit with your dog, and talk to your dog about that hike. Show them the pictures. Tell them how much you enjoyed walking there with them and how much they always enjoyed it, and really revisit that place in your mind. I think we often feel silly about doing something like this because we think, oh, that's too humanizing, too anthropomorphizing, or, well, it's silly for me to talk to my dog because they don't speak English. But the longer I go in this field, the more I have been talking to animals more completely about, in the case of, working with them when I'm at the Humane Society and I'm doing a physical exam on somebody, I tell them what I'm going to be doing in detail, and I ask for their cooperation specifically, and I say, I'm sorry, I know this injection is going to hurt, but if you can just stay still for a little bit, it will help. I don't think rationally that they are understanding all those English words, but I also think that so much more is conveyed through our tone, through our manner, through our speech outside of words that we don't realize and that probably animals realize very much. And so even if you think it's a little bit silly to talk to your animal about things that they used to do that they loved, and kind of revisiting those, I really feel like it's not. And I also feel like it has a lot of meaning for us. And in the case of cats, who, unless you're Burma Adventure Cat or one of those cats like that, they probably haven't done a lot of hiking with you or other things. But nevertheless, you know what their favorite things are, you know what they like, and you can do those things with them. And if you can't do those things with them, you can talk to them about it. Remember how many mice you caught? Remember that day when you showed up at the back door with that big gray squirrel in your mouth and we couldn't believe that you, this tiny kitty, had, been successful in that hunt? I mean, there's all kinds of things you can talk about, but the point is just to spend time, and I think it's good for our hearts as well as theirs. So that's my thought on the bucket list. And as always, if you're interested in learning more about what I do, my website, heartofvermontvet.com. If you have a suggestion for this video series, my email address is info@heartofvermontvet.com. And if you'd like a consultation, I can do that at your home in central Vermont, or I can do that over the phone with you wherever you are. And check out my website. There's my phone number is right on there. Okay, guys, take care. Thanks for listening.